Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So when we last left off, we were trying to get into the drive chamber, but the game was trying not to allow us to do so. So actually first let's save because we didn't do it last time. So let's see, aft. What? You're joking, of course. Can I ask you to reconsider? No. Engine room. You're in the infinite improbability drive chamber. Nothing happens. There's nothing to see. Not so sure about that. Engine room. I meant it. There's nothing to see here. Okay, there are few things to see here. This is the room that houses the powerful infinite improbability generator that drives the Heart of Gold. An exit lies forward of here. Sitting in the corner is a spare portable improbability generator. There's an ionic diffusion rasp here. There's a pair of hypersonic pliers here. Footnote 10. So let's see, footnote 10. I guess it isn't all that dangerous a place after all. Fair enough, I didn't think so. So we got two more tools. So let's take rasp and take the pliers. And then there's also the generator. Okay. Actually, let's consult guide on improbability drive. Did I actually spell that right? Yes, I did. Scientists have long known how to produce finite amounts of improbability using a finite improbability generator, an atomic vector plotter, and a good source of Brownian motion. Recently, however, they have learned to generate infinite amounts, thanks to the invention of the infinite improbability generator. It is rumored that the infinite improbability drive based on this new generator is currently under development. Also see the entries on atomic vector plotter and Brownian motion. Okay, we already looked up the vector plotter, so let's consult guide on Brownian motion. The best randomness generator is simple Brownian motion. Any hot gas or liquid is a good source. What we got out of the first description is finite improbability using a finite improbability generator, an atomic vector plotter, and a good source of Brownian motion. So we got a generator, we have a plotter. Can we find a good source of Brownian motion? Well, let's see. We took all there was to take here, yes. Actually, I want to drop the fluff here because that's where I kept all the fluff, because actually that's what we should do is consult guide on fluff. Fluff is interesting stuff. A deadly poison on Bodega Minor, the diet staple of Frazolon 5, the unit of currency on the moons of the Vl'Hurg system, and the major crop of the laundry supplies planet, Blastus 3. One ancient legend claims that 4 pieces of fluff lie scattered around the galaxy, each forming 1/4 of the seedling of a tree with amazing properties, the sole survivor of the tropical planet Fuzzball. Not Fuzznote, for some reason I want to say foosball, but first I say Fuzznote, then footnote, no, footnote 8. The ultimate source of fluff is still a mystery, with the scientific community torn between the big lint bang theory and the white lint hole theory. So let's first look at footnote 8. It's not a very good legend, is it? No, it's not. But it says 4 pieces of fluff, so we probably have to find 4 pieces of fluff before the game is over. All right, so we got that. Let's go back 4. This is where we drop useless stuff. Do we have any useless stuff? Spare improbability drive, hypersonic pliers, diffusion rasp, thing, Hitchhiker's Guide, towel. No, we have no useless stuff. But there is a room to port. Galley. You're in the galley area of the ship, containing a machine which is the state-of-the-art in nutritional technology, a Sirius Cybernetics Corporation Nutrimat. There's an exit to starboard. A carton labeled Nutrimet computer interface is sitting here. You feel a wave of depression. We've already seen that, so let's open the carton. Opening the shipping carton reveals a strange gun. Fair enough. Let's take the gun and let's examine the gun. Ugh, I really can't spell. The gun has a large label which reads Anti-Bug Bladder Beast Ray Gun. It bears a small label which reads another fine product of the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation. Okay, let's turn on machine. The Nutrimat makes an instant but highly detailed examination of your taste buds, a spectroscopic analysis of your metabolism, and sends tiny experimental signals down your neural pathways to see what you like. A cupful of advanced tea substitute appears in the dispensing slot. So let's take cup. Taken. Zephod Bibelbrox walks in and presses the touch-sensitive pad. The Nutrimat produces a huge, ice-cold pangalactic gargle blaster. Zephod heads off towards the sauna, sipping loudly. Why don't we consult guide on gargle blaster? The best drink in existence, somewhat like having your brains smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick. Well, that sounds pleasant. So we got a cup of advanced tea substitute. Let's examine it. About the only characteristic it shares with tea is that of Brownian motion. Fair enough, we have Brownian motion, so we have all the ingredients we need for our drive. Is it a finite or infinite? Spare improbability drive, so probably finite. So let's head back starboard and up. We got the satchel and the plotter. The satchel is useless because we can't look in it, we can't carry anything in it because it's Ford's and it's private. So let's drop the drive and let's drop the cup. So examine the plotter. The atomic vector plotter has a small receptacle and a long dangly bit. It bears a small label which reads another fine product of the Sirius Cybernetic Corporation. Let's examine the drive. The spare improbability drive has a switch, a long cord ending with a large plug, and a short cord ending with a small plug. It bears a small label, and so on and so forth. So let's examine the panel. Most of the controls are behind your comprehension. The simplest one is a large receptacle of some kind. So, first of all, let's save, but it seems like we could plug the large plug in large plug into large receptacle. Plugged. Eddie, the shipboard computer, says, you shouldn't be playing around with a spare improbability drive. Who knows where it's been? Announcement! Announcement! This is Eddie, the shipboard computer. Someone has connected the spare improbability drive to the manual override receptacle. Better be an emergency, that's all I have to say. Well, it's not an emergency, so let's unplug. Large plug. Done. You feel a wave of depression, we've already seen that. So let's plug instead the small plug into small receptacle. Plugged. And we can put the not the dangle, but the dangly bit into the cup. Done. All right. Actually, let's save again so we don't have to do this again, just in case. And now we made ourselves a portable, finite improbability generator. But before we turn it off, let's put all into thing just to clean up our inventory. All right. So let's turn on drive. Like fog rolling in off the ocean, a shroud of blackness billows towards you. And like fog rolling in off the ocean, the blackness hits you like a 16-ton truck. All right, we're back in the dark. So let's see, we can see nothing, feel nothing, hear nothing, taste nothing, and smell nothing. See, feel, hear, taste, smell. Hear, see, smell, feel, or taste. See, feel, hear, taste. Okay, we might be able to smell. Smell? Darkness. It does smell a bit. There's something pungent waving under your nose. Your head begins to clear. You can make out a shadow moving in the dark. All right. Let's look at shadow. The shadow is verily bug bladder beast shaped. Lair. This is the lair of the ravenous bug bladder beast of Trawl. There are exits east and southwest. The ravenous bug bladder beast of Trawl is here, looking particularly nasty and hungry. The beast whips its evil-smelling tail away from your nose and bellows a brain-shattering roar. By suddenly popping out of nowhere, you have disturbed its train of thought. However, since its train of thought was the usual one, and in fact, the only one it knows, which goes like this: hungry, 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 bad-tempered, hungry, it soon starts to chuck along again. You notice the beast's laser-o-zap eyes, its swivel-shear teeth, and its several dozen tungsten carbide vast-pane claws, forged in the sun furnaces of Zengrijad. It has skin like a motorway and breath like a 747. It advances on you and roars out a demand that you say your name. All right, let's say Arthur Dent. The beast roars your name with relish and explains that once it has eaten you, your name will be added to its list of remembrance. We have exits east and southwest, so let's try and go east. Beast's outer lair. This is a large walled courtyard. Strewn about are a profusion of gnawed bones bleaching in the sun. In case the significance of these fail to strike you, there is also a sandstone memorial in the middle of the courtyard, on which the beast has roughly carved the names of all its victims. Some sharp stones lie near the exit to the west. Bellowing with rage, the beast charges after you. So let's look at memorial. There are countless names carved into the sandstone memorial. Gleb Snardfitz, Bibbs Trench, Zeke Fitzberry, Elmo Smith, Brian Spike Berkowitz, Clybert Quackentotter. With a head-splitting roar, the ravenous bug-bladder beast of Trawl charges towards you. Shoot beast with gun. Some rays from the gun strike the ravenous bug-bladder beast of Trawl, but it only seems to make it matter. The beast is nearly upon you, so basically the gun is completely useless. So let's do what the guide actually did not tell us to do. Wrap head in towel. The ravenous bug-bladder beast of Trawl is completely bewildered. It is so dim, it thinks that if you can't see it, it can't see you. You have a few seconds before it realizes its mistake. So since the beast is so incredibly stupid, we have to find a way to trick it. And the best way to trick it, I think, is to trick it into thinking that it has already eaten us when it hasn't. So we have a sandstone memorial with all the names of the people it has already eaten, so the best thing to do would probably be to put our names on that memorial, and so it thinks it has already eaten us. So, write my name on memorial. You have no carving instrument. Well, the game pointed out to us earlier that there's some sharp stones here, so let's take stone and write my name on memorial with stone. Okay. Carve my name with stone. You chip away with the stone. It's not your best writing, what with your mounting sense of panic and a towel wrapped around your head. However, it suffices. Just as the beast is trying to work out where you've disappeared to, it suddenly sees your name freshly carved on its memorial of remembrance. Mystery solved. It realizes it must have already eaten you in a fit of absent-mindedness. Its mind is very, very small and quite frequently absent. It decides to give up the rest of its afternoon to the twin arts of digestion and contemplation. It settles down for a snooze. All right, so we've distracted the beast, so we can take off the towel. You unwrap the towel from your head, beast's outer lair. I think we've already seen this. The beast is in the corner sleeping peacefully. Footnote 5. Peacefully for a ravenous bug-bladder beast of trawl, that is. Now and then it snorts and rolls over, and the walls shake a bit. Alright, let's go back west into the lair, then we can go southwest. Inner lair. This is the heart of the beast's lair. The only exit leads northeast. The skeleton of a dead beast hunter lies nearby, clutching something labeled Nutrimat Computer Interface. Well, apparently there was some mix-up in shipping, because on the Heart of Gold was the Nutrimat Computer Interface box with a beast gun in it, and here the beast hunter received the Nutrimat Computer Interface instead of his gun, which was useless anyway. The gun had no effect on the beast, but he would have died anyway. But this way he died with a part of the Nutrimat computer, which was very useful to us. So let's take the interface. We can drop the gun here with a beast hunter because it's completely useless. We never needed it in the first place in the game, and we'll never need it again in the game. So we can leave it here. And how are we going to get out of this place? I don't know. Let's just wait. Suddenly, a team of Vl'Hurgian beast hunters charge in, intent of catching the beast for their zoo. Mistaking you for the beast, they fire stun guns at you, wrap you in nets, and install you in a lovely little lair in the Vl'Hurg National Zoo. 3 months later, the error is discovered, but while your damage suit is pending in the Vl'Hurgian courts, the planet is invaded by bureaucratic pirates from Paladin 4. Impressed into bondage for a 16-year filing and sorting mission on the so-called basement world of Sporla in the Lesser Magellanic Cloud, you escape with the help of a tribe of nomadic asteroid painters. You develop a unique talent for asteroid painting, gaining considerable fame throughout the cloud. A nickel ore deluxe is commissioned by His Royal Gorpness Orbjfelk, the ruler of the 900 worlds of Gorp. But while working on this new masterpiece, your asteroid slips into a small passing black hole. Everything becomes dark. So we're back in the dark. And I think I'll end the video here, so I'll see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.